Home. Thank God. I've never been so happy to see a 500 square foot room in my life. I don't need to bother. I don't get reception anyway. This TV was here when I moved in. I must have watched all these a dozen times. I'm not up for watching a movie. Besides, I've seen all of them a dozen times. It's my notebook. This is the only living plant I own. I bought it 2 years ago. It's still living despite my total lack of care. I suppose I should trim this plant. Maybe one day. I don't need my notebook now. That's Griff, the PI bear. I've had him as long as I can remember. He's in horrible shape, but I don't have the heart to throw him away. Griff is fine where he is. It's fake, but kinda pretty. I don't need to touch it. I know these plants are fake. My window with the curtains firmly shut. No. I open those curtains and a dozen windows can look directly in here. Those curtains stay shut and prying eyes stay out. There's nothing in these cabinets I want right now. Out of sight, out of mind. Just a standard stove-oven combo. Cook. Why bother when every Chinese restaurant in the area delivers? That leads to my bedroom. It's an oversized closet, but it suits me fine. I'm not ready for bed. They're fine where they are. Just some old book review clippings. Apparently this envelope had no trouble entering the building. Go figure. Looks like it's from Bellevue. There are some pictures stuck to the back of this letter. Hello?
Rosangelina, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Thanks so much for submitting your last review on time. For once.
Yeah.
I've got a little assignment for you today.
Assignment?
Human interest, Blackwell. Suicide. College girl named Joanne Sherman.
That's awful, but...
You know the Brittany house, the NYU dorm?
Yes, but...
Speak to some people on her floor. Get a word in with the roommate.
Listen.
Speak to the RA too, and hey, see if you can score a picture of the girl.
But I don't do that stuff. I write book reviews.
Versatility. Time to get out of your comfort zone. Jeremy's over at City Hall covering that strike, so you are it. Get cracking.
I hate him so much. Is freelancing for that stupid paper even worth it? I guess it keeps me writing, but... oh, whatever. I'll just go over there and get it done. It's not like I don't have enough death in my life right now. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. It's like being a real reporter, sort of. My old notepad should come in handy for this. I assume that's my mother. She sort of looks like me, I guess. Other than that, she's a total stranger. I don't want to ruin the picture. That's definitely Auntie Lauren. She's looking at something off camera. I wonder what it was. Is that my dad? He looks so young. I always pictured my dad as being older. I don't want to ruin the picture. I don't want to. It's a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me. No. I used to talk to this picture when I was a little girl, but not anymore. When I was a little girl, I'd try to talk to my younger self in this picture. I was trying to give myself advice about the future. It didn't work then, and I doubt it would work now. Auntie Lauren. She took care of me after my parents died. For most of my life, Auntie Lauren was a vegetable, slowly rotting away in a hospital bed. I don't remember what she was like before that. This picture is all I have to go by. It's me. I look scared out of my mind. I don't remember when this picture was taken, but I look about 4 or 5 years old. No mention of Joanne's suicide yet. If it just happened this morning, I doubt that anyone would have published it yet. No, I can't find any information about Joanne. Nope, no photographs of Joanne online. I don't think I have enough information to write a full article. I should see what else I can discover. At the very least, I should try and find a picture. Maybe there's a connection, but I can't see it. All I know about Joanne is that she was an NYU student who killed herself. Ugh. I feel like hell and I have to interview college kids. Hopefully this won't take too long. The sign reads Sarah Kaplan and Julie Gilberg. The sign says Adrian Tucker, resident assistant. The sign says Sandy Chen and Sonata Munier. The sign reads Amanda Fay and Karen Schreier. The sign says Kelly Hawthorne and Joanne Sherman.
Yeah?
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell with the Village Eye.
The Village what?
The Village Eye, the newspaper.
I've never heard of it.
It doesn't matter.
Well, what do you want then?
I'd like to talk to you about your roommate, if that's all right.
Jesus Christ. I'm busy with midterms. I told the campus police everything. Do you have to bother me?
Look,
So she killed herself. Big whoop. Why is that my problem?
I understand that this must be a difficult time for you.
Difficult? Hell no. It's been great. You know how long I've been wanting my own room?
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah? So what? You have a problem with that?
Never mind. Forget it.
Yeah, right.
Look, just tell me a little bit about Joanne and I'll leave. Please.
Fine. You want to know about Joanne? She's dead. She couldn't take the pressure, so she jumped off the roof.
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Nope, same old Joanne. Studied at her desk all day and slept all night, as usual. Quiet as a little mouse.
Do you have any thoughts on why Joanne would kill herself?
Nope, just another kid who couldn't hack it.
Do you have a photograph of Joanne that we could use for the newspaper?
You want a what?
Just a photograph. You'll get it right back.
Yeah, right. You think I'm giving you anything? Think again.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Joanne?
No.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. Joanne never had trouble sleeping.
How would I know?
You lived with her.
Like I pay attention.
So Joanne was a good student.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I don't see what one has to do with the other. Joanne seemed to be a hardworking student. Maybe the pressure got to her. If I were planning to kill myself, would I sleep soundly at night? I don't know if I could. Could Kelly have had something to do with Joanne killing herself? Joanne and Kelly were roommates at NYU. That's all I really know about them. Kelly told me that Joanne slept soundly all night. Kelly told me that Joanne studied all day and nothing else. If anyone has a photograph of Joanne, it would be Kelly. If only I could convince her to give it to me.
Yeah?
Do you have a photograph?
You want to...
Just if you'll get...
Yeah, right. You think I think it...
Is there anything else?
No.
Thanks for help.
Yeah,
All I know about Joanne is that my boss asked me to find a photograph of Joanne to put it. Maybe there's a connection, but I can't see it. There's nobody home. The sign says Shelley Shinoy and Sarah Elmale. It's a drinking... Ew, there's gum stuck to the faucet. I'm not touching that. Just a bunch of notices. Guitar lessons, study... Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell with the Village Eye.
Oh, this is about Joanne, isn't it?
You know her?
Well, I am the RA for this floor. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't know everybody. The campus police found her around 5 a.m. this morning.
Can you tell me about her?
Well, alright. But could you leave my name out of it?
That shouldn't be a problem.
Good. Joanne's parents have already asked the dean to fire me. I don't need anyone else knowing who I am. What do you want to know?
Would you have a picture of Joanne?
A picture? No. Why would I?
Just asking. What can you tell me about Joanne's roommate?
Kelly? Have you met her?
Yes.
Quite a sight, huh? But don't judge her by that. She's the sharpest kid you'll ever meet. She gets straight A's on everything.
Really?
Yep, she's pre-med.
Do you know if Joanne had any trouble sleeping?
I'm afraid I wouldn't. Her roommate, Kelly, never complained, but that's not surprising.
Why is that?
Well, Kelly rarely spent the night in her room. She only comes here to study, as far as I've seen.
Was Joanne a good student?
I don't think she had any problems. But, of course, the pressure can get to anybody.
So how did you get to be an RA of this floor?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a girl's floor, and you, well...
Aren't?
Yes.
Well, it's like this. Someone at the registrar thought Adrian was a girl's name. So here I am.
None of the girls have complained?
Not yet. They seem to prefer it. This sort of thing happens quite frequently. You'd be surprised.
Can you tell me anything about Joanne?
She jumped off the roof. She died instantly. It was in the middle of the night. There was no way anybody could have stopped her. Make sure you print that.
Could you tell me about Joanne again?
Well, as I said, I didn't know her socially, but she seemed nice enough. Nobody ever complained about her. She always had friends around her. She never had any trouble, as far as I know. Her suicide came as a total surprise.
Do you know where Kelly was sleeping?
No, it's not my place to ask.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
I don't see what one has to do with the other. Wait a minute. Something isn't right. If Kelly's been spending her night somewhere else, how can she know if her roommate was sleeping well or not? I think Kelly was lying to me. Did Kelly really lie to me? I probably should ask her about it.
Yeah?
Your RA told me that you haven't been sleeping in your dorm.
Yeah, so?
You told me that Joanne slept in her room every night.
So?
How would you know Joanne slept here if you've been sleeping somewhere else?
Huh? Oh, well, I just assumed.
Did you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I just... Oh, screw it. You want to talk? Fine. What do you want to know?
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Well, no. Although the last few weeks she's been talking in her sleep.
What did she say?
No idea. Couldn't understand her. She swore up and down that she wasn't doing it. She looked a bit scared, though.
Scared? How so?
Just scared. I didn't need the drama, so I've been sleeping at my boyfriend's place.
So you weren't here when she...
Killed herself? No, I wasn't here. Not that it would have made much of a difference. Are we done?
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. I could really use a photo of Joanne, if you have one.
Alright, just a sec. This was hers. It was on her desk. She won't be needing it anymore. Joanne's the girl on the left.
Thanks. Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
The RA? He's okay. He helps us out when we need it and keeps out of our way when we don't. It's the way it should be.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
I assume that this is a friend of Joanne, but I have no idea who she is. I assume that, according to Kelly, this girl on the left is Joanne. I don't want to ruin the picture. Ugh. This is getting worse. At least I have enough for the story now. I'd better get home.